First, still waiting on a ruling. Day number 2 of critical testimony in convicted murderer Karmelo Anthony's push for a retrial. We're going to update you on where things stand at this very hour. As we begin on this Friday at 5, a judge in Collin County is still hearing testimony as we go on the air. Admittedly, this hearing is taking maybe a little longer than initially expected based on what we had heard, but at stake, a possible new murder trial for Karmelo Anthony. Either way the judge rules, whichever he decides, it will still probably have a significant impact on how some perceive the justice system here in the state of Texas. J.D. Miles, live for us, Collin County Courthouse. Mentioned you obviously have stepped out for us here. Where do things stand right now? What's going on inside?
Doug, there were very few court watchers here outside the Collin County Courthouse, a sign that many of them seem to believe that the judge will not issue a ruling at the end of today's proceedings. We heard from 2 attorneys on the witness stand today who happen to be best friends in real life, but on opposite sides of the case. And at one point, things got heated between them over the issue of whether or not Karmelo Anthony received a fair trial. Karmelo Anthony returned to the courtroom today where he sat beside his defense attorneys, who continued to present their case that his murder trial was so unconventional, the guilty verdict and 35-year prison sentence should be thrown out. The witness they used to prove that point was Toby Shook, one of Anthony's trial attorneys, who told the judge that prosecutors put them in a corner. Shook says the plan was for Anthony to take the stand in his own defense, but that prosecutors were going to severely limit what he could be asked because of a private gentleman's agreement not to bring up anything from the backgrounds of the defendant or the victim. Both sides made the agreement because Metcalf and Anthony have troubled histories of violent behavior. Anthony's background, which CBS News Texas first revealed publicly last night, was read in the courtroom when the state presented its case. The only witness for the state was Bill Worski, who was acting as counsel in this hearing and also prosecuted Anthony in the murder trial. Worski laid out a history of high-profile trials that he's been involved in that he says were compromised by threats and outside agitators. He claims that warranted a murder trial that relied on pre-trial hearings in private, a tightly controlled courtroom, and a gentleman's agreement to keep the backgrounds of Anthony and Austin Metcalf out of public view. And once again, defense attorneys are cross-examining the lead prosecutor in this case, Bill Worski, who's on the stand himself defending the trial that he prosecuted. We don't know how long things are going to continue here, but it's likely things will wrap up hopefully within the next hour or so. In the last few minutes, Judge Michael Chitty released information saying he plans to review all this evidence and make a decision about whether or not Karmelo Anthony will get a new trial tomorrow. Live in McKinney, J.D. Miles, CBS News, Texas.
Okay, latest from the courtroom. J.D., thanks so much. And it's always just a click away info that we're getting. If we're not on the air, get to us online anytime at cbsnewstexas.com.